Man, I can't believe I got knocked out like that in my own job. Ooh, you two tripping, bro. Gang, you mean to tell me, man, I was talking the whole time and I ain't even know that I've been talking. I'm like, man, what the? Oh, love, bruh. Now y'all see where I'm going with this case, right? All right. We back live. So we gotta pick up where we left off at. Now look where this leading to, gang. Right? Before I got rudely interrupted. So you know not to walk down this street. All right, let's keep going. Uh-oh. And it's a counterform. Where the counters at then? All right. Y'all, we back live. We back live. We back live. And it's starting to get scary. All right. All right. So here go the two main headquarters, right? That I done traced back. And just look how far it is from right there. Right there, gang. All right. So now look. So I showed y'all I traced back everybody. Boom. I went to the groups. I started looking this stuff up. Charlotte, North Carolina. This is the national gathering of whipped it up violence, including the death and anti-racism. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to just look. There's 31 hate groups from the white supremacists and the LGBTQ organization are active. Watch this. Here go the hate groups that are currently active now. Nation of Islam, Greenboro. I guess they saying that's a black separationist or something like that, right? So they got these people labeled as the Israel Church of God of Jesus Christ in Jonesboro. They trying to say, I guess they probably got to be a black church or something, and they just look at these people as a hate group. Blood and Honor Social Club, racist skinheads. That's okay. We know about Nation of Islam or West Salem. The Ku Klux Knight, Stanford, Southern National Congress, Nationwide, Neo-Confederate. You see what I'm saying? Traditional Youth Network, Benson, White Nationalist, Crew 38. These the names. Crew 38, them the racist skinheads. Soldiers of Orion. Odin. Y'all go back to that. Look. Y'all remember those girls, them two girls that came up missing? What's the name of that case? That white man, the Delphi murder case? You see the organization that he exposed, the organization? Ain't this the same organization? Look. If you go back to the Delphi, watch this. I'm finna copy this. When you go back to the Delphi, they said, yeah, y'all know about the witchcraft. It was a ritual. And look, and they was in the woods. So it's like they walked up on something and then, you know what I'm saying, and seen what was taking place. Look, if you look this up, let me just go to this right quick. Look. Look. Now, watch this. Delphi murders. I ain't say non-defined murder. The Delphi murder case. Man, I ain't say none did I find nothing, bruh. Delphi murder case. Man, these folks here, bro. Golly. YouTube, you just... Hold on. That fire murder case. I ain't say shit about man. I don't know what I'm talking about, bro. Man, stop listening to none of these stuff. Hold on, gang. Now, look. Hold on. Appreciate that. Appreciate that in the chat, goddammit. Now look. Once you go back to this case, look. Recreating the olden crime scene. Look. See, they got music on her. No, why they be playing that music? Now this, they said this how the body supposed to be laying. So they reconstructed the scene and showed y'all this how they would have been laying. right? This what they do. We believe it was Odinist. See that? Knights of the White Disciples. Church of the National Knights of the East Coast Night True. Look. The Daily Stoner in Raleigh. Them the neo-Nazis. Right? They also got him in Ashtonville. Right? Cities in North Carolina is with the most historic KKK members. Look, they finna give you the places. And finna tell y'all, look, don't go to these places. This where they all gonna be active at. Look, the report doesn't speak on the current people who live there or the current states are those in the current town. Look. Look. Henderson is on the 9th. On 9th of the list. Come on, gang. Come on, gang. This is a sundown neighborhood. Y'all got to think about it. If when you look at Henderson is a small town. But this is a sundown neighborhood, not a sundown town. It's like this here. If you stay on the east or where you at, you know what I'm saying? You know, you got people, bruh, look. It's a neighborhood. The distribution in the neighborhood. I want to know how many times have he delivered there? You know what I'm saying? How many times had he was on the ticket for, you know what I'm saying? Was his first time that he was out there? Or have he been out there before? What was this his regular route? So look, I started looking into this stuff. And guess what? Henderson is going back to the same family members. Look. They own these bars. They whole family. Even the neighborhood said, yeah, I don't want to say too much. I stay over here. It's a family over here. You know, they into this stuff. Listen to this.
I looked up on the North Carolina Secretary of State who owns TNR. And as you see right here, the owner of this facility is one Mr. Alton Ray Patrick, as you see here.
Oh, yeah. Alton Ray Patrick is the police. He got police ties. You can look at it like he associated with the current family. Because keep this in mind, he associated with the current family. I don't know if he married to him or, you know what I'm saying, or somebody like that. I don't know. Right? Because now they finna trace the current family when they were talking about the property, who owns the property and all of this. That's when they finna go back to the police department. Look.
And the second owner is a Faye Patrick, or the secretary. I assume that is his significant others. Now, mind you, when I went into the office the first day that I went to Henderson, I spoke with a young lady, and she brought Miss Patrick out, and she looked at my card. I handed her my card, and she looked at the card and was like, "We're not talking to anybody." And she handed me the card back. And so that
I see why. I see why. Look what you finna expose. Look what you finna expose. The same people that gave us the narrative is the same people responsible. I bet you this the motive. It was a hate crime. It was a hate crime, and I'm going to stick with this narrative. That man had to have truck issues. That's probably why he went to the shop. Because he already had intention to get a room. So he went up to the racist shop to get his truck repaired. And these people seen the opportunity. So guess what he did? So that means the owner had to set him up to get the police involved. Because they all know each other. Right? So when I was looking at the Ahmaud Arbery case, y'all know these people is in the KKK too, right? But when the case first broke, I always remember that dude. He was a Black Panther. And he said something that rung a bell in my head. He said, yeah, those pickup trucks, we know about those pickup trucks. That's the tactic y'all learned in the military. Because they trained us in the military. Those same tactics. One going to be the driver. You're going to have one on the truck bed. The one that's going to be on the truck bed going to be the spotter. It's a hunting game. What they do. This what they do. Just say if you walk down their neighborhood, they going to scope you out. Right? So you ain't got no choice but to run. So what they going to do is try to run you off the road and force you in the woods. And next thing you know, since you on the run, it's like a hunting game for them. You know, like hunting a pig. You know what I'm saying? Hunting hogs. You running. So they getting a thrill out of that because they already know, like, you don't know where you going. They know these woods like you know your neighborhood. You see what I'm saying? Look what happened to the case in Missouri. It's the same thing. The dude got killed on the clock in Mississippi. So he exposes the most racial part, and Miss Henderson coming in number 9. Coming in at number 9, right?
That's when I walked out. But now the TNR actually holds a lot of relevance because someone else sent me the location and the name of the bar. And this bar is located at 688 Abbott Road in Henderson, North Carolina. And the name of the bar is TR's Lounge and Grill. TR's.
Bro, this junk right here. This junk right here in the hood. Mm. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I always take a good look at these people because, you know, these people gonna be the regulars. They gonna be the regulars. You might see some people that's connected to the law enforcement in these photos or polices. Mm, 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 mm. Come back with a warrant. Woo! Man, we gotta keep that in mind. Cause it's the reason why they said that. And this on a broken branch tree. Ain't that funny? That they got this on a broken branch tree? Y'all better look up these folk ritual. Look, on a broken branch tree. That's a statement to me. Mm. I want to see what it looked like from the outside. So this just a neighborhood. This where they all come and hang at. So 9 times out of 10, most of these people they gonna be driving down this street pretty much racist. Pretty much racist, right? All right. Now look. Now how far is this? It's nowhere. Everything is a hop and a skip. Here go another address dealing with the current family. Here go one of their properties right here. Right here. All right.
Lounge and Grill. The place where Javion's body was found at is T&R's Tractor and Trailer Repair. It doesn't seem coincidental to me now.
So he just basically, so he was at a mechanic shop at a racist mechanic shop. And them folk had a black man coming in this shop, and they were like, "Oh, he just don't know what part of town he in." Where did he leave the keys? In the truck or something? Where the phone was? All right.
So I did look up TR's Lounge and Grill and 7 different variations on the Secretary of State website, and I could not find any results. So maybe it's listed under another name. Maybe I should search the address. Nevertheless, looking at this bar, and I'm going to show you guys these pictures, and you tell me, is this not what the gentleman or the two gentlemen were talking about as being a racist or redneck or a KKK bar? Look at this first picture right here. This is the picture that comes up when you Google the site. There you see TNR's Lounge. You see the big rebel flag hanging on the flagpole, but you also see a big rebel flag in the mirror. And it says open. You see the motorcycles on the flagpole and things of that nature. Now also, here you see as well, these are on the Google search, and these are photos by the owner. Under the caption, photos by the owner. So this is what.
And notice they all gonna be driving pickup trucks. You see what I'm saying? Pickup trucks. So it's a red pickup truck that we need to be looking into. So to make a long story short, right? Now, he's showing y'all the distance from the lounge into where he was found. Then I just showed y'all the headquarters, where the KKK headquarters is, right? Right here. Right here. It's right by the headquarters. Right by the headquarters, gang. Look. Then you got the Kern family. I don't know why my John want to act up now. And the Kern family stay right here. Right here. Just around the corner. Just around the corner, bro. Bro, that man was in the wrong neighborhood, bro. They even got their own street. You see what I'm saying? They even got their own street, bro.
Which is that bar. Now, once again, the gentleman told me, I don't know if it was the one I spoke to yesterday, but the gentleman told me, yeah, right down the road from that tractor trailer place is a side road where, you know not to go there. And so this is evidently that bar. Now, if y'all could help me out, if y'all could find out who the owner of TR's Lounge and Grill, that would help us out in deciding if it is in relation to TNR tractor trailer. Because if the police, once again, I'm leaning towards the police, because as you see, it's clear-cut footage that they had Javion on the ground at night, the night before. That is not a crime scene investigation. There is no tape. Somebody tried to say that. if they had him on the ground night before, where do I put him at? I will put him in this lot, which a person who owns this lot with TNR may be associated with TNR's lounge. And we all know, we all see the climate, the attitude, the atmosphere, the ideology of TR's lounge. So if we're going to put it.
So basically what he really connected to, basically what he did, this truck lot right here is associated with the Klan. And it's finna expose the police department because they in the same Klan. You see what I'm saying? And the neighborhood know what happened to him. Cause look. My bad, y'all. I'm smacking. I got the munchies though. Look what he said about is this it?
You still winning big at Chumba Casino?
Absolutely. Have you signed up yet?
You see, it's on the busy street. It's a very busy street. The address is 385, and I don't know the name of the street, but this is the hotel. So I'm just gonna take a little walk around.
This is just one officer who has been exposed.
Now look, if you go to this video, what you finna do is he connected it. I don't know if he realized it yet. I don't know he realized it, but that means he was at a truck repair shop. The police tried to make it look like that he was gonna park there for the night. That was the reason why he was gonna be there. Right? Coming to find out that he was already into it with a white man earlier before he went to Walmart. So he already was into it with somebody before he left. Right? So he left and went to Walmart. He went to Walmart, and when he came back, it's like they was waiting on him. It's like they were waiting on his truck gonna be right there. And he probably got lured. He got lured into that area. Cause if you listen to what the witness said, he was encountered by the police, and the police took him there. Hold on. Matter of fact, I don't want to get the story wrong. You know what I'm talking about? Right? So it would make sense that if you, all right, everything started at the truck lot, which is going to be right here. He walks out the truck lot to get help at the Shell gas station. He ended up getting into it with somebody at the gas station, right? This is what the old man said. The police had to stop him right up in here somewhere. I don't know if he said right up in here or down here. Either way to go, the police ended up with him in this area. But keep this in mind. If everything escalated at the Shell gas station, everybody, it's had to be a lot of some witnesses, right? They would have saw what was going on in this area. Then you got another detective that stay right here that's related to the law enforcement. The same people that gave us the narrative, right? And he the one got cameras. So he got cameras that's going to see this whole lot right here. All right. Boom. So the witness say they saw this. right? Now look, this is where a lot of races gonna be using this street at, right? So we know this like a little sundown neighborhood, cause this right behind the Walmart distribution center. You see this? So now look, you can come down here, boom, this is gonna be the Walmart distribution center. All right. So boom. So you could get there two ways. You could come this way, or you could come the back way. And this is where you will have a lot of races come through to go to their little bars and meetings. You know what I'm talking about? Go all the way down. Look where it's leading to. Y'all see this? Now look where this finna lead to. Don't tell me one road can take you. Woo! Boom, you can hear her go this way, go up, follow the street way, bam. No, it's the same way. You go up through here, come through here, and go up back, and go back up. And go right back up and look where you at. It's a straight shot. It's a straight shot. You can ride down this joint. Head the back routes. Cause you know they love the back roads. Boom. So where would be the KKK members at? Golly. Golly. And who go to, come on, man. So this looking like this looking like whoever over the KKK, this where he stay at. So this a high-ranking member that stay right here and possibly having get-togethers in the backyard and these little bones or whatever. And they all be in pickup trucks. They even got carts for the woods. Trailers for you. That's the scary part about it. You running in the woods from these people, and next thing you know, these people got four-wheelers and everything. Now look. He tracing this all the way back to the police, to the same investigators that was on the case that told him it was a suicide. Let me come to find out. Let us find out that law enforcement was responsible for this. This why they had to cover this up, gang. Cause listen what this lady saying.
Now, how many countless others are there in this town. But let's continue.
But it ended up getting washed away.
So the man name was Tony Finch, or the police officer's name was Tony Finch.
Yeah, Tony Finch. Now, why, if a black person had did that to a white person, they would have sit in jail for 6 months.
It's funny they won't even let me go down this street. Why Google Map won't let you go down this street? I want to know why Google Map won't let you go down this street right here. That's odd. That's odd. What's over here? What's over here they don't want us to see?
They would have got charged with a hate crime. It would have been, they wouldn't have walked out with a communicating threat. And see, he was a high one in the Klan. I'm going to say it like that.
Yeah.
And how I know that is that my brother, when Tony invited him to a cookout. Back in the time my brother owned his business, he was a painter. And he went. He didn't stay but a minute. He come back home. He said, Julie, he said, you're not gonna believe it. I said, what? This is before this right before this stuff happened with Tony Finch chasing the people. He said, he out there walking. He said what the type of hat was, but it was the white Klan hat. The little pointed that make him look like a dumb pencil. He said he out there walking around, he said, folks that he knows, and he said, they out there with them things on. I said, what's doing? He said, I turned around and put my ass back in the truck and came home. Right answer. I said.
So there you have once again her speaking of Tony Finch having a cookout, and she said this is right before that happened, which happened in 2006. So this Tony Finch invited her brother to a cookout, and he and members of the cookout were walking around with the white hats with the pointy tops. Now, that's what she said. Now, of course, the article turned up a picture of Tony Finch in full Triple K regalia. And so he said it was a prank, but if you and all of your friends have those.
Before Fun Trip, I had tried a bunch of fad diets, little short-term things that never really seemed to last.
Because a lot of the people, if you live here long enough, you know who they are. I mean, but
told y'all.
The gentleman, the officer that you spoke with, that was talking about the police department and the sheriff department and corrupt.
Listen to this.
That was a major understatement. I'm going to. Yeah, they are very. If if you don't have the right last name and the right amount of money, you catch it. There's people here that can get by with anything.
Y'all know what this mean? The KKK finna get exposed. That's why the feds investigating this. Ooh, I bet you some hate crimes might pop up. You see what I'm saying? Ooh. Look, the Klan finna get busted.
And then you have some that can't get by with jaywalking.
So I'm gonna stop it real here. Are you here?
And it's funny that she said that. Cause if they ain't gonna let you slide with jaywalking, look. What you think the police gonna do if they see a black man walking down these streets and all these racist neighbors? You see what I'm saying? And this finna go back to the police department. Oh, the police department finna get up on investigation, bro. It's too obvious. All the receipts there. Everybody know now. Everybody know now, bro. This why they didn't want to make it national news. Cause it is. This what the neighborhood is saying. And she said, if you've been staying over here for a while, you already know. The whole hood know. Because everybody stay amongst each other. You see what I'm saying? Everybody stay amongst each other. So, look, boom, right here. Everybody stay amongst each other. So everybody gonna know like, yeah, man, look, whatever you do, don't go this way. Don't go this way. You in trouble if you go this way. You see what I'm saying? Matter of fact, go the other way. The public way. Always hit the public way. See what I'm saying, gang? So, boom.
Here, the lady say that she's a 54-year-old white woman with Caucasian children. She also mentioned the fact that it was told to her that Javion got into an argument with the white gentleman earlier that day or that evening, right across the street from that yard at the gas station. Now, another gentleman sent me a video that says he was there the same day that Jaden got found. And he also sent me a video of a white truck that was following him. He's a trucker as well. And I'm going to show you the video real quick.
We gonna correct it. It's a red truck. Now keep this in mind. They on a dirt road. Now, he need to screenshot this and save this. Look, this is what he need to do. Cause I bet you any kind of money, there's probably one of the people that helped place the body by the tree. I bet you any kind of money. He was placed there. Check this out. Make it so bad, gang. This is what the neighborhood is saying. All right. The neighborhood specifically told everybody, man, he was encountered by police. He was already in tour with white people. And they end up beating the man up down the road. They took his phone and they took the rope. Right? So the police did a false investigation and said, look, news, tell them he went to the Walmart. Right? Watch this. They had us looking at the Walmart on Cooper, on North Cooper, because that's where he was shopping at. And if you pay attention to their story, they made the story look like the Walmart that he walked out of that was shopping, that's the Walmart that he went down the street and killed himself. Because they didn't want y'all to look in this area. You see what I'm saying? So that's why they never just talked about this Walmart, because this is where the crime took place at. So have everybody thinking about the Walmart that's all the way on the other side of town. So they really didn't want a murder really just to be pinned in their neighborhood for lynching. All right. Here go the city over here. This Henderson. This South Henderson. This South Henderson.
And excuse me, I know I said a white truck, but it was a red truck as you see in the video. Keep in mind, the young lady that I interviewed Monday also mentioned a red pickup truck. And watch this as well.
He killed himself, and some people are saying that he did kill himself. I don't agree with those that say he killed himself.
Okay, me
I
neither.
agree with those that, believe he was happy. He had a life. He had a whole life ahead of him. Why would he do that? Red pickup truck. Everyone I see, I always,
Where's the red pickup truck?
just went down the road.
Okay.
Now, when she was talking to him, she just happened to see the same red pickup truck. Look at her reaction. Look.
Always,
Where's the red pickup truck?
just went down the road.
She was talking and noticed the red pickup truck riding down the street as they speak.
Saying that he did kill himself. I don't agree with those that say he killed himself.
Okay, me
I
neither.
agree with those that, believe he was happy. He had a life. He had a whole life ahead of him. Why would he do that? Red pickup truck. Everyone I see, I always,
Where's the red pickup truck?
just went down the road.
Okay, appreciate you.
So that pretty much adds to the narrative of, possibly Jaden, got in the way of somebody on the not Jaden, Javion, got in the way of somebody on the highway, and they followed him around town, got in an argument, and this may have led to his demise. But nevertheless, we're going to continue on. We'll discuss that at a later time.
So, but I'm gonna say Mr. Brain, I've known him since 85. It's 1985. He's always been straightforward. But he can only do so much when the people under him in the department do and fix and get their ducks in a row before they get it to him.
Because you said, why did they wait so long to release a statement?
Yes, sir. When I'm trying to think back on the exact the days of the week, the day that it happened, and the morning that everybody started coming out about the police department did and police department. Our police department released a statement on their Facebook page that day. Yes, this incident did happen. We do not have an investigation going on because it is out of our jurisdiction. It is being handled by the sheriff's department. They put that out the same day. It took 3 days. Deputy that lives across the road from where the incident happened.
Okay.
See, nobody has said anything about that till you brought it out in your last video.
Yeah.
Where the young man was at, this man should have walked in his yard and seen that.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
Now y'all heard what she saying, bruh? Look, check it out, cause she actually exposed. She really just gave you the tea on these the people you really need to look into, cause these your suspect right here. So basically, the neighborhood is snitching on the corrupt police that's related to the KKK organization. Uh-oh. And this finna clearly show these people was on a hate crime. They seen the opportunity to commit a hate crime. Or he messed with the wrong white boy out there. Cause man, y'all, he arguing with a white boy. And if you argue with a white boy at this store and he from this neighborhood, don't let him call his friends.
You.
And saying about the Brady thing that gentleman was on. With the final stuff that ended up getting wrote on paper, there was a whole lot more to that than got put on paper, because I remember when it happened.
Now, the deputy that she's talking about is the deputy that lives at the location that I showed in my previous video. Now, I did receive a phone call from members of that deputy's family, and that deputy that I stated that was on the Brady list was William Randolph Curran, right? And he was a former detective sergeant in Vance County. However, this individual told me that this other officer is not William Randolph Curran, but he's another William Curran, William C. Curran.
And William C. Curran is William Coleman Curran. His name is William Coleman Curran. Right? Hold on. Hold up. This is, look, here go all the family members. Right? Look, you see this? Here go all the family members. Right? Hold on, I got to pull that other one up before I had got that account. Hold on, guys. Let me see. All right. Here go William Randolph Curran, right? They all got the same names. Like this. Boom. They all family members. Boom. They all family members. You see this? This the junior. Henry. They all, look, when he said, yeah, it's another William Curran, you might be looking into him. But they the family members. And they try to throw him off like, no, not that one. It's another one in the city.
So the individual that gave me the information had looked up, that name and associated with this address. Now, also the person told me that even before my video, people were saying the same thing, that sheriff who stays there is the same sheriff that was put on the Brady list. Now, the Brady list is for sheriffs and police officers who've done incredible things or uncredible things and committed violations or even crimes. So this individual told me that that sheriff who stays there is not a sheriff of Vance County, but a sheriff of Franklinton. And they are now, even though they have the same name, they have different middle names. And someone did send me some information kind of corroborating that there are two William Currens in Vance County, and both of them have.
Y'all see that? They telling him they family member, somebody trying to throw a rock in there, like, no, these two different persons, which they is, but they still family, and they work for the police department, and one of them was found on his property. So the whole time, he just exposed it. The body was found on the police property. And then look, and by covering it up, guess what he did? That's why he had the landscaping service out there to destroy the evidence. And to make it look like, and try to make it look like the landscaping found them. So that means when he was talking to the black dude at the store that worked directly next door, oh, look. He was watching the stage crime scene then. Is this it?
All right, so listen up. State Farm was trying to charge me $197 for car insurance. No, thank you.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Greetings. I am Richard Taylor. Welcome to another episode of Taylor House Pub. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so we
Ran.
when they
It was
found
shocked. It was shocked.
it was shot.
He thought he was drunk or something. They tried to wake him up. The guy was cutting grass, and he saw he won't move himself.
But he
Boom, man, we got him. You got a landscaping crew that he could possibly be on. Oh, and that means he will be seeing this. And he saw him touching the body, trying to wake him up. So that's why I was like, did they finish cutting the grass, or did they discover the body in the midst of cutting the grass? You see what I'm saying? So that means he would be a witness if he actually saw off-duty police officers reenacting the scene like they finna discover the body and had the owner to call. Bruh, this is crazy.
He won't hang it from a tree.
No,
He
sure,
won't hang it. He was just sitting.
Sitting on the ground. His body was sitting on the ground. He was leaning against the tree, and his butt was touching the ground.
Laid up beside these two little trees right here. Now, if you see these trees, you know, there's no possible way that somebody can hang themselves from these trees. Now, the guy told me that the body was sitting propped up with his butt on the ground and a rope tied around his neck.
My first time coming here, back here.
Okay.
But I do park up there right beside the flatbed right there when I come in on the weekend. I'm gonna be honest, man, I really don't know, but I can confirm one thing.
What's that?
Henderson is not a sundown town.
Okay.
And you know what? And I want to know why he just all of a sudden just want to just mention that this is not a sundown. But you know it's a lot of racism. You stay in the neighborhood. So you might be know what I'm saying? You might be one of those dudes in fear of them because they know you and all of this. Check this out.
Have you?
I feel like it's racism. I feel like what they're saying right now is not even believable. Like I don't.
Told you. Look, told you, gang. This is a major cover up. And then look, man, we got a chance to bring the Ku Klux Klan down. Look.
I think racism is still out here because I done had my mishappenings with Henderson. I done been called all kinds of N-words. I done even went to a white church that they told me that they don't help my kind. So I still think it's racism.
Wow, when was this?
This was recently. I reached out for help because me and my kids was going through something and they told me they don't help our kind.
I believe her.
Guys, the Gymshark mid-season sale is finally live with up to 50% off. As you guys know,
here.
And it's funny that she said a church because they got churches and they pastors in the church. They pastors in the church, bruh. Cause I was like, damn, you know, they got pastors in the family. Here go they church right here. And I'm like, oh, no wonder. Now look.
All right, yeah, so I'm with my man Malcolm. He said he works right next door to 285 Vanco Mill, where Javion Magee was found. And so we're gonna let you point, like where was his body found at?
But below below.
Now check this out. Watch this game. This finna solve everything. Y'all remember? You see how they standing in that parking lot and they looking directly at the auto repair pop, the trailer park repair shop. You can see it from the gas station. So no wonder why everybody saw what took place right up in here. Now, that black old man that he talked it to, he bumped into that man in the store, bruh. And that man told that man what he saw. Then the man said he heard him telling the police, call the mama. You see what I'm saying? Look, watch what the worker said. Keep this in mind, gang. Check this out. This a cold play here. This finna be a cold play when it come to this landscaping. Let's just say, we in your current, man, we got to cover up the crime scene. Man, we got to cut the grass. There's no other choice. Because you know you're going to have blood stains in the grass. You know, little debris or something, chop it up. You know what I'm saying? So, watch what he said. That means he will be seeing a cover up in progress.
Travel to the left in the wooded area.
Okay.
Because he can be seen from the road if you really look.
He can be seen. So was you at work when it was found? When he was found?
Yeah, I was at work when the guy next door was cutting grass. He went and found the body.
Okay. What time was it?
It's after 10:30, quarter 11.
About 10:30. So what was everybody's reaction when they found?
It was shocked.
It was shocked.
He thought he was drunk or something. They trying to wake him up. The guy was cutting grass. And he saw he won't move, so.
But he.
So was a white man or a black man? Because if it was a black man, he would have screamed help. Y'all come over here and help me. But you know, a white person, like, are you drunk, buddy? Are you okay? With a rope around his neck, tied around 11 times. You see what I'm saying? Look.
He won't hang it from a tree. No, he won't hang it. He was just sitting
on the ground. His body was sitting on the ground. He was leaning against the tree and his butt was touching the ground.
Oh, okay. But did he have a rope over his neck?
A rope around his neck, yeah.
Around his neck, but he won't hang it.
He won't hang it, no.
Okay. Appreciate it, man. I thank you. And you said you've been working there for what, 24 years?
Yeah, 24 years, yeah.
And you work right next door to it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Appreciate your time, my brother.
All right, man.
All right.
So if he been working there for 24 years, he know who owned the repair shop. Because he ain't getting the details about the repair shop, about the people at the repair shop. Keep in mind, the police wanted us to believe that he supposed to be staying here for the night.
we back right here at the scene with my brother who actually made a discovery. If y'all remember that they said that Mr. Magee went into Walmart and he purchased a blue rope, right? And so here we see.
So you got blue rope. That means you had evidence right here. They had to cut grass and evidence. That's the whole purpose for them to cut the grass, right? Now look. Let's go to the old man. Where that video at? Where that video at? I think this is it.
My friend Kamala is coming up on one of the
now
last
watch what
major
the old
fundraising
man finna
deadlines
tell you
before
what
Election
he
Day.
saw.
So when I say,
you see it's
hold on, here go a police officer.
Here are half-ass fucking backwards.
So they broke the law.
Right.
So tell me about the fingerprint thing again. What
fingerprints?
Yeah.
Your fingerprints last 72 hours before it starts to dissipate. When it starts to dissipate, then it messes up.
Okay.
Now, if you got gloves, so whoever committed the crime has gloves, then they don't have no fingerprints.
Now, you heard them say whoever committed the crime, unless they had gloves on. So this former law enforcement officer, according to his expertise, thinks that the death of Javion Magee was a crime.
No fingerprints.
So you said that only thing they had to do was
take the rope and put there's certain like I know 4 ways to take fingerprints off a rope, off a cloth. You know what I'm saying? So if they were able to do that, then they would have known who grabbed that rope other than him.
Unless they had gloves. But you did say whoever committed the crime. So you think it was a crime, you don't think it was Zane.
Why was somebody that young from Chicago driving over the road commit suicide?
That's my question exactly. That's my question.
Nobody knows but him.
Yeah.
Okay? But then you gotta look at the other side.
What did you say about the rope and the branch again?
Okay, so anybody that knows weight ratio, okay, depends on the how old the tree is. Okay, the branch will break. Remember when you was growing up, you climbed trees and stuff like that, and you put your foot on there, and the branch come out from underneath your foot. So it's a certain weight deprivation. Okay, so from my experience in law enforcement, former law enforcement, and his weight, somebody threw the rope up there without knowing what the weight ratio is to that branch.
Okay, so the branch.
That's why the branch broke.
Okay, so he was, because they said he was found on the ground.
Right, and it stated in the newspaper, the rope was around him, and the other end of the rope was around the branch.
Right. Okay.
Either way it go, if that's the case, the branch supposed to be laying on top of him then. It's attached to a rope. Look, if you got your hands, y'all know if you got that light in y'all house where the ceiling fan is, you can pull that screen. Anybody know this, if you pull a rope from a tree, the rope is going to fall on you. The branch is going to fall on you. Just imagine you got a belt, a rope. You tie around the branch and you pulling on it. Guess what the branch finna do? Hit you on top of the head. Ooh. That's why we need the photo pictures, right? That's why we need the photo pictures. All right. Listen to this. The black man said,
if your insurance won't cover Ozempic, here's an option that's easier to get and it costs less than $9 a day.
I wish someone went down there to pick her son up from work. All right, he was asking for direction to go in the back to no, in other words, he was in the front to try to go around to the back and turn his truck around to get in the lane.
Okay.
You know? So the person that shot, he asked for help. You know what I mean? Because he walked up there. You understand what I'm saying?
He walked up where?
In the front.
Okay, okay.
So then, you know, and then asked for help to get a truck parked. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
So what you think that happened to him?
Who took him back there for help, to try to help him?
Mm-hmm.
Done it.
So you think his truck was stuck or something like that? Is that what you're saying?
No. See, okay, the Billson part, truck go around the back.
Uh-huh.
Now listen to what this black man saying, right? You can see all the dish from the stove, so he had to been at the stove. And remember what the dude say, he worked next door, right? Watch this.
His truck around the front, where they don't supposed to be.
Oh, at the distribution center?
Yeah.
Okay.
You mean, so he probably asked somebody how to get around there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You got my point?
Yeah.
And
whoever took him back there followed him where he was going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh! Listen to this again, gang. Golly.
What he says.
All right, okay. And what you say now? You don't think he did it?
No.
Why you say that?
Because I wish someone went down there to pick her son up from work. All right. He was asking for direction to go in the back. In other words, he was in the front to try to go around to the back and turn his truck around to get in the lane.
Okay.
You know? So the person that shot, he asked for help. You know what I mean? Because he walked up there. You understand what I'm saying?
He walked up where?
In the front.
Okay, okay.
So then, you know, and then asked for help to get a truck parked. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
So what you think that happened to him?
Who took him back there for help, to try to help him?
Mm-hmm.
Done it.
So you think his truck was stuck or something like that? Is that what you're saying?
No. See, okay, the Billson part, truck go around the back.
Uh-huh.
His truck around the front, where they don't supposed to be.
Oh, at the distribution center?
Yeah.
Okay.
You mean, so he probably asked somebody how to get around there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You got my point?
Yeah.
And
whoever took him back there followed him where he was going?
Yeah.
Okay. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you. So you from here though, right?
Yeah.
What's the climate around town? Like, you know, as far as like racism and stuff?
There's a lot of racism.
Okay.
But undercover racism.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So there you have the OG. You know, I can't say nothing bad about the OG, even though his shirt said don't ask. I mean, his hat said don't ask him nothing, man. He was very forthcoming. And
So now look, watch this, what he basically said. Y'all heard what that old man said? Now listen to what he said on the phone. I'm trying to find that phone. Is it this?
And these right here are pictures of beside the gate from a distance. Now you'll see the pictures move up. Well, what they're showing you is how light it was around 7.
You should switch to 1-800 Contacts because it's
super easy, so cheap. I save shipping. Everything happening in North Carolina with Taylor House Publishing. Got a story to share? Shoot us an email at taylorpublishinghouse@gmail.com.
A torso with vultures eating it.
Hold on. It ain't this one.
What you mean sometimes you'll see a torso? You mean like in a vision or like in a...
Like it has been there for a while. Like strange fruit that just fell off a tree.
You said sometimes, so it's not there all the time. It just disappears and comes back? Is that what you
No,
said?
it like when I say sometimes.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Man, I can't find
I am
that
Richard
phone
Taylor.
call.
Welcome to another episode of Taylor House Publishing.
Hold on.
On this police report, you can clearly see that not mentioned once in this.
Now watch this. They didn't mention the phone, but look, they got the rope. They recovered the rope, but they didn't recover all the rope. Next thing you know, they had an open color sheet wrap. These people had a sheet wrap game. A sheet wrap. A white plastic bag. They found the wallet with the ID, the clothes. He got a legitimate mark while they would perform a kit on him. Because maybe they violated him too. They took clippings of the fingernail. It busted with blood on the scene because they got a blood. And he was in the possession of something. Then the man's hair was pulled. And he had a low haircut. Then you got the deputy Wilson. Look into that deputy name.
Police report is the mention of a cell phone. Why was his cell phone not mentioned as a part of this police report?
Man,
they have his cell phone. They never mentioned, of course, two articles, which I will show you again if you have not seen them, said that there was no IDs. Police said they did not find a wallet and ID. Now, that could be said that they didn't find it on this person later. You know, I'm trying to play devil's advocate here.
Hold on, y'all. Man, which one it was? I just went to this one. This got to be on this one. All right.
Having to be law enforcement officers. Nevertheless, still, that does not discount that deputy or that officer could have walked out in his yard and seen that body any given time, or I'm pretty sure he probably has cameras. Most deputies.
No, it ain't even on this one.
Even if they stay in different towns that they work, they probably, have security measures to protect
Man, what they
themselves
call
because
that?
they do have a dangerous job, and people who they have locked up or pulled or whatever may they may be a target of those individuals. But I did want to stop right there and point that out, that William Curran who stays there is not the detective former.
This got to be it.
Right there, that is the perfect place to put them, because we know, they're going to say, well, no, we don't know anything. We're not going to show you no cameras. We're not going to talk anything of that nature. Now, mind you, if it is, because if you look at the police report looks, and you can look with me, it says others involved. Who's involved? Who's the other involved? Mr. Alton Ray Patrick, who's the owner of TNR Tractor and Trailer Repair Shop. But also, am I reaching by saying that he may be the owner of TR's Lounge and Grill? So I need y'all help with finding out who the owner of that place is. Once again, I may, after this video,
We know we come from a racist man. We know we come from a racist man. Is this it?
Concerning the footage in the videos that I'm going to show you.
Damn, I need that 911 call bad. Not the 911 call, but it's in one of these videos. I don't see that, John. Cause I want y'all to. Matter of fact, I go to my lab. I go to my lab. Let me go to my lab. See, y'all see how they do me? They always restricting me. Hold on, where he at? I'm gonna go straight to it. Hold on. This got to be that video. Damn, what that John there. Damn, I can't even find. I got to be. Man, I can't find the goddamn call. What he said about what they saw the police doing to him. I'm going to find that video, gang. Damn, I'm going to find that John. But look. It's the same thing what happened to the girls when it came to their rituals. You see this? In the wooded area, and then look how he dramatically lost weight after that. He started looking sick. This when he first got the mug shot. And then look how he looked then. Then he was working for a pharmacist. Look. Boom. Ritual sacrifice to Odin pagan. Right? Here go the timeline of Javion. He probably got the room at the Hampton Inn and had plans to go back to the Hamptons. He walked in the hotel alone, walked to the front desk, speak with an employee, then leave in 2 minutes later. The truck turned back around, leave the hotel parking lot within minutes. Check this out. They say he coming from the hotel. 10 minutes later, he arriving at the dirt lot. He seen on camera carrying an object. According to surveillance, he walked around the trailer, goes in front of the gate of the repair shop. And he walked back toward the wood line. He gets back into his truck. So he stayed back there for 10 minutes, with 8 minutes, 10 minutes at the most, and jumped back in his truck. He turned it on. He did not appear to have nothing in his hand when he went back in the truck. The truck is on idling for the next half hour. Ooh-wee. Now listen to this. We need the surveillance footage with no time skips. The truck turned off. Now keep this in mind. These trucks got cameras on them. The trucks got camera on them. You say it's on my live at 206. Appreciate that, Connie. I'm going to go to it. So, then he seen walking along away from the truck towards the trees. And he's not seen walking back. Around 10 a.m., the body was found by the owner. The owner called 911 and said, ooh, we see the man with rope around his neck by a tree. The rope has been tightly around his neck a total of 11 times. Now the rope is tightly around his neck 11 times around the branch. He was seated positioning with his foot crossed over his right foot. So he's sitting there Indian style. They go back to this what I was trying to tell everybody about. This. This stuff right here, bruh. One thing they need to get the company footage. The camera that's on the dashboard. So when they mentioning this stuff, look. With his left foot crossing over his right foot. He was wearing the same clothes what he seen on surveillance footage. The white t-shirt, black shorts, white socks, and the black Crocs. Was his t-shirt was dirty? How dirty was the t-shirt? Would it have dragon stains on it? Look. This is a ritual, bruh. Sticks on the body. Broken tree branches. That's how the body supposed to been found. That's how the body was found.
So you saw this with your own two eyes?
Yeah.
So he said he was basically all. So here we go, gang. Appreciate that comment for putting me back on track. Now who gonna call with the old man on that job?
Heard other stories of a police stop, a police encounter. Once again, this hasn't been confirmed by any body other, or anybody at all, but this gentleman is saying the same thing. And later on the call, of course, it sounds strange to me. How are you seeing all this? How do you know all this? And I'll ask them later. But it's eerily similar to what the other lady's going to say in the next call. But let's continue. And also, you heard him say he didn't give no homeless man no money. So I don't know how this gentleman knows all of these things. But as I told you, in the small towns like that, the street.
Now, y'all got to keep it.
Which means everyone can take your brand and sip it, work in it. It
was around 7:30 when Javion earned by any body other, or anybody at all. But this gentleman is saying the same thing. And later on the call, of course, it sounds strange to me. How are you seeing all this? How do you know all this? And I'll ask them later. But it's eerily similar to what the other lady's going to say in the next call. But let's continue. And also, you heard him say he didn't give no homeless man no money. So I don't know how this gentleman knows all of these things. But as I told you, in the small towns like that, the streets really do talk.
They just, I don't know why they're making other lies. And the racist police put the rope around his neck, man. You didn't hang yourself on a tree. That tree's small, man. That tree, you can't hang on that tree. They sit him on the ground. He already was dead.
And so you saw this with your own two eyes?
Yeah. He already was dead. They didn't hang him. They just put the rope around his neck. Feel like he hanging himself. They didn't do that. They got his phone. They got his phone right there, right now.
So what this man need to do, he need to contact law enforcement so they can get up with these witnesses. Not the police that was involved, but the outside agency, bro. Cause he telling you what he saw. And the FBI is investigating the case and they need to track this man down. Right? You heard what the news said? The news said this man committed this himself. And look at the narrative that they gave y'all, right? Look at the narrative they gave us. Watch this. This old man saw it with his own eyes.
He took his phone because he said, please call my mom. Please call my mom.
And I just want to emphasize that real quick. He said he was already dead when they sat him there. Somebody asked me the other day, how could his legs be folded in that position just like that if he fell from a tree? That's because rigor mortis had already set in. And once again, he said they took his phone. They got his phone right now, which I still believe, because if you remember the police report I showed first in the first video, there was no phone listed in that police report. So this gentleman, I don't know who he is or how he knows, but I don't know if y'all feel the same way that I feel when listening to him, but I feel that he knows what he's talking about. And how he knows, I don't know. But let's continue.
Three. That's what you're saying. It's three, and then I'm going to tell you what. It's three policemen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And a white KKK member. But one of the policemen, their daddy is a KKK member.
Oh, okay. What's that policeman?
Now y'all see that everything TREGANG pulled up? I pull up the whole family. Look, I can pull up the whole family tree. You see what I'm saying? It all led back to this. All of this.
My name.
No, I don't know them. I'm just looking. I know. I see them. I've been seeing them. They hang at this club. It's a KKK club. Where they hang at now? Where they hang at?
Where the club at?
It's over there, right down from over there the way up in there. It's on the white people. Black people don't go there. You can't go there. They'll kill you.
You don't know the name of the club?
Nah. Cause I'm not gonna get real close to them, man. They kill you, man.
Yeah. And so how you know all this?
Easy. go through that man everywhere, man. I'm really from Mississippi.
Oh, okay. So how everything going in Mississippi?
No, it's the same thing, nigga, right?
So you see that he mentioned that one of the law enforcement officer's father is a Klan member, right? But he also mentions once again that club. If you know the first video, I had another guy off camera mention a club that the KK members hang out at right around that area. Now, so here's another person corroborating this scenario. Well, let's continue.
Imagine Warlock, Hell Knight, and Archdemon in one stack. And I beat them using only 2 heroes.
Think you're tough?
Who let you speak? You know who I am? 97 hero power, VIP. What? How did you do this?
Most players miss this hidden secret on the first level. Take out the goblin figure.
Racist, man. On the other side of all my uncle and nephew, where Emmett Till got killed at, that's a Mississippi. They killed them over there.
Oh, you're down in Money, Mississippi.
Yeah, they killed my uncle too. They set him on fire.
Your uncle, what was your uncle name?
They don't know that my mama knows. I was back then, like, coming up, and then she tell me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I need to be kind of Mississippi too. I'm old too. I'm 66 years old.
You're 66 years old.
Yeah, my birthday January 6th, 1959.
So how you end up in Henderson then?
Hey, well, I go through there. My brother over there out Delaware, my other brother in Chicago, my other brother in Oakland, Mississippi. We go through.
Uh-huh.
I would just be there. I'd be with my niece bears too in Tallahassee, Florida, and Gainesville, Florida. But they're racist, man. When I heard about that, I already knew. I said, let me tell him, get your phone number. I saw your phone number. You put it in that tail, I will tell you. Everybody got it wrong. You didn't hang yourself, man. And the police did that. They're not going to tell you. They covered that up, man. They got it wrong.
He just told everybody who did it. Look, this what the town gonna look. This the word in the town. Everybody know the police was involved. And they know the police personally, because this is a small neighborhood. This on the south side. You see what I'm saying? It's big, but look at the population, though. You see what I'm saying? Once you hear what he just said about, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? He was trying to get around there, you know, about the distribution center.
I'm telling you, they got it wrong. He said, please let me call my mom. Please let me call my mom. And then the other policemen stopped him. They were going to set him on fire.
Yeah.
In the war was different. His 3 police and 1 police stopped him from setting him on fire.
And so once again, he says that, you know, there was 3 policemen, 1 policeman stopped them from setting him on fire. But also he mentioned the places he's been. And I've seen guys like him that just be everywhere. And I don't know if he. And then look. Then he telling everybody this where they be hanging out at. This where the police them, the racist police them, this where they hang out at. He's a grifter or what, but or drifter, but you know, it's people like these who see things that nobody sees them. So once again, his information is kind of corroborating with a lot of people's other information. And the fact that, you know, the sheriff said he's not speaking about this no more also points to possible police involvement. But that picture that you keep saying, like, look at that picture. Look at that picture. That is the picture of the night before he was found in that same area. What are the police doing? And we're going to discuss that soon. But hold on. Let's continue.
How you know this, though? That's what I'm saying. How do you know this?
With my eyes. I was there.
You was there. Okay.
Yeah, but I ain't saying nothing about it. I just get out of there, dog. Go, dog. He traffic stops, you know. I see that whole thing, and I stayed back on looking. He coming out of Kmart. He throwing the rope. He had a blue rope in his hand, throwing the rope up. He all happy. I'm saying like that. Why you happen over here? You get killed over here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I certainly appreciate you, man, for calling.
We need a red pickup truck. We need that red pickup truck.
You still winning big at Chumba Casino?
Absolutely. Have you signed up yet?
And he had some other information where he said that he was asking for help with his truck, even at the distribution center, and somebody may have found him as a new driver, so they may have as he's
pieces of a blue rope that's shredded right here. And where's the other piece, my brother, at?
It's right there. Yeah.
And so this is.
It's leading.
It's leading right
there.
to
Yeah.
where he was found. So here's another piece of the shredded blue rope. Now we're gonna walk right here to where he was found, and this is right outside of, once again, the first place I showed you guys on the live. This is the trailer stop, and a gentleman told me that while a person was cutting the grass, and if you
now right there, if you look, he had some other information where he said that he was asking for help with his truck, even at the distribution center, and somebody may have found him as a new driver, so they may have as he said that's who done it. But also he said there's a lot of undercover racism in the town, so people don't.
I believe that. I got to find that red truck. We got to be on the hunt for a red truck because we know they're going to stay in this area. That red truck ain't going to be far from her, gang. Trust me on that. Trust me on that. It's going to be on Google Maps somewhere. I'm going to find that, y'all. I'm going to find it. I don't see no red truck at the moment. But I'm going to find that, y'all. See that? These got to be people that stay in the area. These local people. I want to know who own all these cars, the trucks. If some of these, the retired police officers or and this is what got me the most at the end of this video. I'm back with a warrant on a broken tree branch. That's what's got me. This is on a broken tree branch. With the message, come back with a warrant. And this was uploaded on the 7th of 2021. All right. So these are the neighborhoods right here. Small little neighborhood. In wooded area. Right down the street. From the distribution. It's right down the street from the distribution center. Walking distance. Hold up. Y'all see this, bruh? Hold on, where am I? Let me see, can I find it? Now, here go the distribution center right here. Oh, I'm finna say. So it's up here. Right here. Hold on, well, wait a minute. I done got lost. This the distribution center. Oh, let me type it in. Yeah, that's what I thought. That jump right here. And what the other one there? Right here. So it still ain't far though. Distribution center right here. And they right here. So they could take this street all the way up. You could take this street. Take this all the way to the city. Go up. Or you could take this street. Turn here. Take the back road. You come up this way. Boom. Or you can go this way. That lead right back to the distribution center. You can keep going. It'll be best to go to this street, come this way, cause if you go this way, ooh-wee. Oh, then you in their area. So you got to come down. Boom. Then you got to come down. Oh, I'm close. Turn here. Bam. And scroll all the way down. Boom, you go this way. You can go up this street and go this way. Then you got little outside dirt roads. And you got houses back here. cars. I hope that ain't no red pickup truck. Is that a red pickup truck, goddamn it? Cause he gonna boom bust out of here. It's a trail. Look like that trail come through here. Well, we know you can make some noise time out. So if they said he was at the gate, he would have been over here somewhere. They would say he was in front of the gate. So his truck had to been out here. The camera would have been watching him coming in this area. Well, who would be back here at this particular time? We know there's just a bunch of abandoned buildings over here, right? Now, you got the police detective stay right here. I think it's this house. I think it's this house right here that's watching this. So, was anybody with back here? Cause you got houses right here. Right? Look. Look on this side. We got houses over here. All right. He come through. He pulled the truck in. Bam. Gets out of the truck. He getting in this area. Somebody could have been in this area. Could have creeped up. Right here. See what I'm saying? Now check this out. These people know the area more than we do. You could be easily right here. They was had to be cutting grass in this big old lot. Cutting grass. So you could vroom, 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 go up here. But this a vacant lot though. So how would they escape? Right? How would they escape? Because I know they ain't gonna go back this way. And when that lady mentioned the red truck, she saw this truck go this way. Because I believe over here, this probably where the black people at, over here in this area. Let's see. No, they don't even want you to go over here in their neighborhood neither. So let's just look at the streets outline. Boom. Come up off of her. This would be a nice little spot. off the camera. You know what I'm saying? It's a perfect area. So this would be the detective house. I want to know, did he knock on his door? I'm thinking about all that, gang. You heard me. If this the detective house right up in here, it ain't no telling this stuff could have been happening in front of his yard. And then, you know, he could have walked in. It would make sense that if he was looking for some help, he probably seen a man standing outside and asked him for help. Cause what if right here, you go right here, right? Here go the house. Right here. Let's go up the street a little bit. Let's take a quick view of this. All right. Who is to say this house ain't questionable? Like, if this link it back to a detective and he got doorbell camera, because the lady said, yeah, that doorbell camera, he got doorbell camera, and the doorbell camera is facing this way. They go to the gas station right across. He stayed right across the street from the gas station. He in perfect view of the tree line. Perfect view. Of that tree line back here. There could be a doorbell cam on that door. He got clear view. Here go a church. And the black dude said when he come over here, he park his truck by the flatbed. This the only flatbed I see. So he'll bring his truck. He said when he come in, he park his truck when he gets off on the road on the weekend. And he specifically said this is not a sundown town. I felt like that was kind of strange for you to just to make sure you to mention it. Cause that means they know him and he know them. And he don't want no problem with them folks. So he might be the ones that scared of these people, bro. You know, he got family over here. You know, he ain't got time for all that. You know what I'm saying? Man, I don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? Cause look, what made him made the discovery? What made him made the discovery, bro? And he sound nervous a little bit. I be watching everything, gang. You see what I'm saying? I be watching everything. Cause he might be one of those, you know what I'm saying, one of those be messing with him on the side. They probably see at public, they probably be calling him the N-word and all this. And he be like, yes, Mr. Currens. Yes, sir. Oh, no, sir. No problem, boss. I didn't see nothing, boss. This is not a sundown town. I don't know. I ain't trying to label it like that, but I'm just saying, let me go back to his video, because now I want to look at him a little bit more, because he the only one that made the discovery. Hold on. And he looked like one on. Damn, it ain't gonna be this John then. Nah, it ain't gonna be this John.
There's a rhythm in the markets, in the resonant echoes of the opening bell, in the prayer.
Nah, it's this John.
Visprint prints everything to get your brand in front of your fans, like t-shirts, water bottles, and totes. So every
And he had some other information where he said that he was asking for help with his truck, even at the distribution center, and somebody may have found him as a new driver, so they may have as he said that's who done it. But also he said there's a lot of undercover racism in the town, so people don't understand what that means. I know what that means. So that may be the reason why. Nevertheless, once again, this timeline is full of reports and allegedlys and scenes and quotation marks. And so while these things seem...
He coming out of Kmart, he throwing the rope. He had a blue rope in his hand, throwing the rope up, all happy. I'm saying like that, why you happen over here and get killed over here?
Yeah. Okay, well, I certainly appreciate you, man, for
former detective from the Vance County Agency that is placed on the Brady list.
Damn,
So
what
let's
that
continue.
video at?
Okay, what happened?
At that time, it was a group of officers that they would know. You know who knows.
pieces of a blue rope.
Here we go.
That's
Check
shredded
this out.
right here. And where's the other piece, my brother, at?
It's right there. Yeah.
And so this is...
And it's leading.
It's leading right
there.
to
Yeah.
where he was found. So here's another piece of the shredded blue rope. Now we're gonna walk right here to where he was found. And this is right outside of, once again, the first place I showed you guys on the live. This is the trailer stop. And a gentleman told me that while a person was cutting the grass, and if you...
Now,
Now just look at this particular spot in the grass. Look at this particular spot in the grass. Now this dude made a discovery, right? He ain't called the police or nothing.
Someone told me that while a person was cutting the grass, and if you...
Now right there, if you look, if you look, there seem to be some tire tracks right there. I also heard that there were some tire tracks leading from this scene. I don't know if you guys saw that, but there seems to be some tire tracks. And actually, since the grass is cut, then, those tire tracks may be covered up by now.
See, the grass is freshly cut. That he saw Mr. Javion laid up beside these two little trees right here.
Now look, check it out.
Now, if you see these trees, you know, there's no possible way that somebody can hang themselves from these trees. Now, the guy told me that the body was sitting propped up with his butt on the ground and a rope tied around his neck. Now, he didn't say the rope was tied to the tree. He just said that the rope was tied to his neck. Ground.
Now look at the surroundings. Look at the surroundings, gang.
And a rope tied.
It's a lot of branches on the ground. It's a lot of branches on the ground, bruh. They could just put a rope on any branch and said, yeah, this the branch that broke from this tree. Look.
Tied around his neck.
Look how these branches neat stacked up over here.
Now, he didn't say the rope was tied to the tree.
Look at the area. Look at the tree at the bottom of it.
Just said that the rope was tied to his neck. And here you see
Just look at it, gang. Look at these branches over here. No, they been there for a while. They been there for a while. By me looking in this area right here, it just really wasn't time for a mowing, really. You could have let it grow a little bit. You could have let it grow a little bit.
I guess that's
somebody been out here cutting trees. Cause this tree been cut. There you can even see the paint. So somebody recently was just cutting trees down here. This tree is here cut. I want to know what is this?
the tree where he was laid upon. But if you
So it looked like some trees fell.
the tree where he was laid upon.
Looked like a tree fell, and it's like they were finna start cutting. Cause you got this pile over here neatly stacked. Cause they was trimming off this tree. So whatever the tree fell, somebody was going back there and cutting the trees down.
But if you see right here, there's a lot of brush back here. And you know, and also they said his neck was broken. His neck was broken. So that just sitting down on a tree right here without any rope hanging to the tree.
Looked like a tree fell from the top.
Is, see what that is right there.
want to know what is that.
This look like some debris. And you said you from here though, right? Yeah, see.
Then just peep out the black dude. Just peep out the black dude.
I don't know what that is right here. Is that, could that be dried up blood?
Yes.
Because I did see some ants crawling around it. But yeah, that definitely looks.
So, do it look like that somebody laid him against the tree and he could have had an injury or something and it could have been blood leaking from the back of his head? Cause remind y'all, they said his hair was pulled. You know what I'm saying?
Suspicious to me. Well, now, so you from here, right?
Yes, I am.
So
I park right beside that flatbed. I drive tractor and trailer myself.
Okay.
And I park right beside that flatbed up there at the beginning of the road.
You parked. So was you around when it first happened?
I was not. I was on the road.
You was on the road. So this your first time coming back since it happened?
About third
Oh, so you done been out here before?
Yeah, my first time coming.
See that? Look. Watch this.
Yeah, I was on the road.
You was on the road. So this your first time coming back since it happened?
About third
Oh, so you done been out here before?
My first time coming here, back here.
Okay.
But I do park up there right beside the flatbed right there when I come in on the weekend.
All right. So what is the town saying? Like, you know, what's the I guess the opinion of the town? Or what do you think? You know,
Now, watch this. This is first answer.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I really don't know, but I can confirm one thing.
What's that?
Henderson is not a sundown town.
Okay.
It's not.
That's what.
Absolutely not.
So, but
what made him say that, bruh? Why you want to clear that up off the top and you stay in this neighborhood? Listen to what everybody else saying about the neighborhood. Yeah, you know, they got bars, liquor, you know what I'm talking about, and all of this stuff. And he's stuttering, and you know what I'm saying. And then he the one that's finding stuff. All right. And all of a coincidence, you was on the road. You drove trucks. Ooh. I ain't saying nothing, but I'm just looking at it, you know, for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to point no fingers, but if you from that neighborhood, even though you can be a truck driver, that don't mean that you was on the road. You see what I'm saying? As far as I'm concerned, you could have been there when everything went down. And that's where you know where all to look at. Because I'm listening to what the black man said, what he saw, what the police did to him. And look what area they gonna be finding the stuff at. Look where he's standing
Car
at.
insurance for $19 a month? It's real and it's stupidly easy. Here's how.
Went into Walmart and he purchased a blue.
It's the way he's standing there and just looking at it like, you ain't called law enforcement like, hey, I'm concerned about this case here. Can y'all come and check this out? I think y'all might have left some.
Rope, right? And so here we see pieces of a blue rope that's shredded right here. And where's the other piece, my brother, at?
It's right there, yeah.
And so this is...
It is leading.
It's leading right to where he.
Look, he like, it's leading. It's leading. But look where they started from. Look where they started from. Bruh, like in the middle of the. So now you know what? I know what I need to do. So basically, he's standing. He basically standing right here. And say, yeah, it's leading from here. So look, gang, if it's leading from here, look who would have saw it. The gas station. The gas station, gang. The gas station is right in line view. Remember what the black man said? Man, they beat him up. They took the phone. And if everybody's seeing this from the gas station, you can see right there. I'm listening to the witnesses talk. And then I was looking at the layout. I'm like, man, look. He's standing right here. Ain't no trailer park blocking nothing. Everybody could be sitting up here. All could be standing right here. Look at what's going on right here. Check what he finna say.
Y'all remember that they said that Mr. Magee went into Walmart and he purchased a blue rope, right? And so here we see pieces of a blue rope that's shredded right here. And where's the other piece, my brother, at?
It's right there, yeah.
And so this is...
It's leading.
It's leading right
there.
to where he was found. So here's another piece of the shredded blue rope. Now we're gonna walk right here to where he was found. And this is right outside of, once again, the first place I showed you guys on the live. This is the trailer stop. And a gentleman told me that while a person was cutting the grass, and if you
now right there, if you look, if you look, there seem to be some tire tracks right there. I also heard that there were some tire tracks leading from this scene. I don't know if you guys saw that, but there seems to be some tire tracks. And actually, since the grass is cut, then, you know, those tire tracks.
Since he said that, it makes you think about his story. Cause he a truck driver too. Watch this.
Around it. But yeah, that definitely looks suspicious to me. So you from here, right?
Yes, I am.
So
I park right beside that flatbed. I drive tractor and trailer myself.
Okay.
And I park right beside that flatbed up there.
So, is this safe to say that one of the truckers could have made it have, look, what if somebody bagged up? You know what I'm saying? Wanted some extra privacy, and somebody bagged their truck up here. Hey man, I need some rope. I done got stuck. Hold on, I'm finna go get anything, bruh. Anything. He already admit where he parked his truck at. Right by the flatbed. Now, some truckers might come in and loop around and pull back up. Instead of bagging in, look how a truck would come in. Boom, boom, boom. Well, let me get a spot. Ain't like he finna maneuver around the car. He might come in, boom, go around this trailer, turn around, park. You see what I'm saying? It don't make, know what I'm saying? He could just come in. They can loop around and bag in, boom, boom, boom. You see how it's scattered out a little bit? So he said he always park by the flatbed. Here go the flatbed right here. So he always park right here then.
Yeah, at the beginning of the road.
You parked, so was you around when it first happened?
Look how he mentioned it and walked off.
I drive tractor and trailer myself.
Okay.
And I parked right beside that flatbed up there at the beginning of the road.
You parked, so was you around when it first happened?
I was not. I was on the road.
You was on the road. So this your first time coming back since it happened?
About third time.
Oh, so you done been out here before?
My first time coming here, back here.
Okay.
But
look at his body language. He pointed over there. Oh, you know, you always come back here. Yeah, now.
I do. My first time coming here, back here.
Okay. So you done been out here before?
My first time coming here, back here.
Okay.
But I do park up there right beside the flatbed. That flatbed right there when I come in on the weekend.
All right. So what is the town saying? Like, you know, what's
So why you really making it obvious that, yeah, I really parked right over here? All nerves.
I guess the opinion of the town. Or what do you think? You know, it could...
Them racist white people hitting his mind right now.
But I can confirm one thing.
What's that?
Henderson is not a sundown town.
He's scared.
It's not.
That's what.
Absolutely not.
So, but yeah, because they say the population is what, 75% black. It's a lot of black people here. But still, like, it was a lot of black people in slavery, but a few, white people ran things, and, they got out of line and things happened. But, I talked to my brother, his name Malcolm, a while ago. He said the town is pretty straight. You know him?
I probably do.
Yeah, because he works next door.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
not a sundown town.
No, absolutely not. That is 100% false.
So how often does something like this happen here, though? As far
you know what? This is the first time that we ever had anything like this happen.
Like we all got like regular old.
Bruh, dude sounds suspect, bruh. Man, look at him. Man, dude is suspect, bruh. I don't care what nobody say, bruh. Dude suspect. Dude suspect, bruh. He either saw something. The way he talking, he knows something, bruh. Look at him.
Murders, right? Killings.
A lot
shootings.
of the time is a lot of the stuff around here is actually drug related.
Okay, as always.
Yeah.
As always.
Yep.
So Henderson, North Carolina is a pretty good town.
It's not bad. It's not great.
How you know, like, I know where you from the hood, but why would you just mention drug related? You see what I'm saying? Look at his mindset. Look at his mindset, gang. Y'all think he's suspect? Thumb me up, y'all think he's suspect. Thumb me down if you don't think he a suspect. Bye, y'all. I'm going to check my email, Bama Black. Shout out to Bama Black, y'all. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to Tara. Shout out to Trinston. You know the man, Lena Love now. Because look, just pay attention to the whole interview. First of all, let's go to this, what the employees saw. Now, let's keep it right here for right now.
Great, but it's not bad.
Okay, but it's definitely not a sundown town.
No.
Definitely
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Okay, so that was a lot of the narrative.
No.
Well, yeah,
no,
this,
they can cancel that one because no, it ain't like that.
so this scene right here, like I said, this looks suspicious. They say he was laid up against two trees, and here we have some more stuff on the bottom.
Now look at the bottom of this tree. Do it look like, why is there a hole in that tree? That's kind of odd to me. You know what I'm talking about? Why is a hole in that tree, bro?
Bottom of this tree.
Look. That's kind of odd to me.
So, but yeah, this is where the young man, Mr. Javion Magee, was found deceased. So we're gonna walk around town a little bit more and see what we have.
Do you have a car? And do you have a clean driving record? Did you know you could pay as...
And so there you have, once again, another person. Now, I was out there
from these trees. Now, the guy told me that the body was sitting propped up with his butt on the ground and a rope tied around his neck. Now, he didn't say the rope was tied to the tree. He just said that the rope was tied to his neck. And here you see, I guess that's the tree where he was laid upon. But if you see right here, there's a lot of brush back here. And, you know, and also they said his neck.
You see how he keep looking at it?
Was broken.
Look, watch him.
You know, and
you see, man, bruh doing too much, bruh.
And
you see this? He doing too much.
You know, and also they said his neck was broken. His neck was broken. So that
gotta keep this little stuff in mind. Piled up brushes.
Just sitting down on a tree right here without any rope hanging to the tree.
He should have upped the camera up a little bit.
See what that is right there. This look like some debris. And you said you from here though, right? Yeah, see, I don't know what that is right here. Is that, could that be dried up blood?
Yes.
Because I did see some ants crawl.
If it is blood, it looked like that he made contact with the tree and he slid down, you know, when they, you know what I'm saying about? Cause it's going straight down in a pattern, like, then it gets wide.
Crawling around it, but yeah, that definitely looks suspicious to me. So you from here, right?
Yes, I am.
So
I park right beside that flatbed. I drive tractor and trailer myself.
Okay.
And I park right beside that flatbed up there at the beginning of the road.
You parked. So was you around when it first happened?
I was not. I was on the road.
You was on the road. So this your first time coming back since it happened?
About third
Oh, so you done been out here before?
Yeah, my first time coming here, back here.
Okay.
But I do park up there right beside the flatbed right there when I come in on the weekend.
All right, so what?
So it's trying to sound like that if you would have seen my truck at that particular time, just to know, you know what I'm saying, I do park my truck right there by the flatbed. Cause he keep mentioning, why you keep telling me that you know what I'm saying, why is you trying to confirm to me to let me know that, yeah, look, I always park my truck right here on the side of that road, and you sound like him. Yeah, I was on the road. Yeah, I was on the road. So
what is the town saying? Like, you know, what's the I guess the opinion of the town?
He thinking about them white folks now. Look.
Or what do you think? You know,
whoa.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I really don't know, but I can confirm one thing.
What's that?
Henderson is not a sundown town.
Okay.
It's not.
That's what.
Absolutely not.
So, but yeah, cause they say the population is what 75% black. It's a lot of black people here. But still, like, it was a lot of black people in slavery, but a few, you know, white people ran things, and you know, they got out of line and things happened. But you know, I talked to my brother, his name Malcolm, a while ago. He said the town is pretty straight. You know him?
I probably do.
Yeah, cause he works next door.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
not a sundown town.
No, absolutely not. That is 100% false.
So how often does something like this happen here, though? As far
You know what? This is the first time that we ever had anything like this happen.
Look, man, this man, he a part of a neighborhood watch or something. Cause look how he sound. Oh man, look, this the first time. He'll talk like, he sound like one of these white folk, bro. You see what I'm saying? Look. Oh, you know what? This the first time ever happened in our town.
Regular.
You know what? This is the first time that we ever had anything like this happen.
Like we all got like regular old murders, right? Killings.
A lot
shootings.
of the time is a lot of the stuff around here is actually drug related.
Okay.
Drug related.
As always.
Yeah.
As always.
Yep.
So Henderson, North Carolina is a pretty good town.
It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad.
Okay, but it's definitely not a sundown town.
No,
Definitely
absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Look, I know why you saying that. 'Cause look, they all stay around the neighborhood. They deep over there, brother. The Collins family run that joint. Yeah. If you got somebody ask me about these white boys.
Okay, but it's definitely not a sundown town.
No, absolutely.
No.
Okay.
So that man sound like he been tortured. You know, they done tortured him. They done popped this cherry gang. Yeah, if anybody come over there and ask you something about us, you tell them. If they ask you if this is sundown town, you make sure you tell them, all right, boss, I got them.
Okay, but it's definitely not a sundown town.
No,
Definitely
absolutely not.
Oh, no.
Okay, so that was a lot of the narrative.
Woo, he had to look down at that ground, goddamn. You see, he had to look at the worry on his face now.
No.
Well, yeah,
absolutely not.
Okay, so that was a lot of the
See there? That boy, he just been reminded.
narrative.
No.
Well, yeah,
they can cancel that one because no.
You know, when the dude answer your question like, no, it's cool. You know what I'm talking about? If he say, no, boys, you know it's something up with that. If you got a black man and he say the word no, boy, you know he hiding some.
That downtown.
No,
Definitely
absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Okay, so that was a lot of the narrative.
No.
Well, yeah,
they can cancel that one because no, it ain't like that.
So this scene right here, like I said, this looks suspicious. They say he was laid up against two trees, and here we have some more stuff on the bottom of this tree. But yeah, this is where the young man, Mr. Javion, Magee was found deceased. So we're gonna walk around town a little bit more and see what we have.
And so there you have, once again, another person. Now, I was out there filming, and this guy pulled up in the yard and came.
The rope was.
My husband had no idea
Her going not scared of him.
how we went from paying $156 a month to $29 a month for.
Wrapped around his neck. It was not a noose. It was not a knot in the rope. So therefore, it was not a lynching here in Vance County.
And there you have.
He sound more scared than him. He sound more scared than this dude doing the talking.
That flatbed up there at the beginning of the road.
You so was you around when it first happened?
I was not. I was on the road.
You was on the road. So this your first time coming back since it happened?
About third
Oh, so you done been out here before?
Yeah, my first time coming here, back here.
Okay.
But I do park up there right beside the flatbed right there when I come in on the weekend.
All right. So what is the town saying? Like, you know, what's the I guess the opinion of the town? Or what do you think? You know,
I'm gonna be honest, man. I really don't know, but I can confirm one thing.
What's that?
Henderson is not a sundown town.
Okay.
It's not.
That's what.
Absolutely not.
So, but yeah, because they say the population is 75% black. It's a lot of black people here. But still, like, it was a lot of black people in slavery, but a few, white people ran things, and they got out of line and things happened. But I talked to my brother, his name Malcolm, a while ago. He said the town is pretty straight. You know him?
I probably do.
Yeah, because he works next door.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
not a sundown town.
No, absolutely not. That is 100% false.
So how often does something like this happen here, though? As far
You know what? This is the first time that we ever had anything like this to happen.
Like, we all got like regular old murders, right? Killings.
A lot
shootings.
of the time is a lot of the stuff around here is actually drug related.
Okay, as always.
Yeah.
As always.
Yep.
So Henderson, North Carolina is a pretty good town.
It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad.
Okay, but it's definitely not a sundown town.
No,
Definitely
absolutely not.
Okay.
So he really defending the hell out of the white people and putting the black people on blast in so many words. And look at him.
The FBI is part of the investigation. His message for those with questions today, not to jump to conclusions.
I understand there's over 1,000 hits on TikTok. The sheriff office not being transparent, not providing information to the family, and that is not true. There's been information put out there that there's a lynching in Vance County. There is not a lynching in Vance County. The young man was not dangling from a tree. He was not swinging from a tree. The rope was wrapped around his neck. It was not a noose. It was not a knot in the rope. So therefore, it was not a lynching here in Vance County.
But then again, instead of him defending who done it, because he know who done it, he could have said the investigation ain't even completed yet. We still, you know what I'm saying, this is still ongoing investigation. I don't want to say nothing that could compromise this investigation. But there was no noose around his neck. There was no knot in the neck. Instead of just saying this is ongoing investigation. So he defending the people who did it. And he more scared than a truck driver. Look how they talking. Watch what he say.
From a tree.
No,
He won't hang. He was just sitting.
Sitting on the ground. His body was sitting on the ground. He was leaning against the tree and his butt was touching the ground.
Oh, okay. But did he have a rope over his neck?
A rope around his neck, yeah.
Around his neck, but he won't hang it.
He won't hang it, no.
Okay. Appreciate it, man. I thank you. And you said you've been working there for what, 24 years?
Yeah, 24 years, yeah.
And you work right next door to it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Appreciate your time, my brother.
All right, man.
All right. So we back right here at the scene with my.
Now I see the track marks. I see the tire marks, gang. Y'all see the tire marks? Look.
Brother who actually we back right.
Y'all see the tire marks?
Here at the scene with my brother who.
I see the tire mark. Boom and boom. You can see it.
So we back right here at the scene with.
So they drove over the stuff, bruh.
My brother who actually made a discovery.
It didn't look. Boy, they had cars all over her. And this ain't even no 18-wheeler tires here. Man, these look like truck tires. Uh-oh. Them truck tires, because you know 18-wheeler tires, you know what I'm saying? You're going to see multiple tracks. You just see one single track. One.
If y'all remember that they said that Mr. Magee went into Walmart.
And right, look, and he right here. Look at all these tire track marks right here. And look at the discoloration in this area. Ain't this like a reddish hue showing? Look at the crime scene, bro. Look at the grass shading. This green grass. Look at this grass. Right here, where he's standing at. Look at all of this. Man, they could be dry blood, Jack. Man, they could be, you know what I'm saying? Cause the black man said the police will be beating them. And it would be right in this area. Cause this where the rope would be at. So it was still pieces of the rope right here. Look.
And he purchased a blue rope, right?
So let's see it from the back.
We back right here at the scene with my brother who actually made a discovery. If y'all remember that they said that Mr. Magee went into Walmart.
Something happened in this area. Hold on, gang. Wait a minute. Let me go back.
All right. Appreciate your time, my brother.
All right, man.
All right. So we back right here at the scene with my brother who actually made a discovery. If y'all remember that they said that Mr. Magee went into Walmart and he purchased a blue rope, right?
So I think they're just gonna be the grass, gang.
So
hold on.
Here we see pieces of a blue rope.
It's kind of hard to see.
That's shredded right here. And where's the other piece, my brother at?
It's right there. Yeah.
And so this is.
It's leading.
It's leading right to where.
This is gonna be the grass. I don't think that blood guy. I think there's gonna be some of the camera quality with it. You know what I'm saying?
So here's another piece of the shredded blue rope. Now we're gonna walk right here to where he was found, and this is right outside of, once again, the first place I showed you guys on the live. This is the trailer stop.
So yeah, gang. I'm gonna go live later on tonight. I'm gonna give y'all my thought and opinion on that joint. And I'm gonna try to see what I think happened. Now, first we need the surveillance footage. We're gonna need that. We're gonna need surveillance from her. This company gonna have surveillance because they gotta watch all their equipment, right? Especially right here. So I'm quite sure they camera can see they lot too. Right? Keep that in mind. All this gonna be up on the surveillance camera. This gonna show you surveillance camera. This house right here got surveillance camera. Look at his line of view. It's right in front of his house. The white lady told him he could stand on the porch and see everything. Now look. Think about the lawn service. So when the lawn service came up, so did they park their cars on the premises, unloaded their equipment, start cutting grass from this way? Because normally when you cut a grass, you start from the edge, because you got to start from the edges first. You know what I'm saying? You got to, you know what I'm saying? When you get close to the building, you know what I'm saying? You might want to start off right here and work your way out and then come back in. So just say you got a lawn mower, boom, boom, boom. That's what I would have did. Start from right here, go around the gate, come right here. Oh, stop! It's a body right here. Run back around, go get help. I don't think they would ride the lawnmower all the way down here and start from right here. They ain't finna do that. Like, nah. And then look. Who is to say that you can have somebody on this street? Could have pulled up right here. And you know what I'm talking about. Walked along this line. You could be in the blind spots. Them could be four-wheeler tires or truck tires. But I know them ain't no tractor-trailer tires. Because it will be double-landed. Either way, it gonna be double-landed. Look.
And a gentleman told me that the trade place I showed you guys on the live where he was found. And this is right outside of, once again, the first place I showed you guys on the live. This is the trailer stop. And
you know what I'm saying? You know, it will also mention one of the witnesses said something about two-wheelers. Think about that. That will also mention it. What if it were coming to find out, bro, these people was on four-wheelers too? Because I seen a whole lot of four-wheelers on Google Maps. You know what I'm saying? Rednecks, they do have four-wheelers. You know, they like to ride in the woods. You know, they into that type of stuff.
A gentleman told me that while a person was cutting the grass, and if you...
Attention retiree.
All right. But yeah, gang, I'm going to get on about this jump. I'm going to go live later on tonight, gang. So y'all be on the lookout. I'm going to see how, because this is a racist neighborhood. Man, you got the whole Curry family on this side. You know what I'm saying? They own little bars. I mean, the man was lynched. It wasn't like he was shot on the street like black people would do. You know, and he had no enemies. Don't nobody know him in that town. But the police do. Because they patrol their town. And they know everybody that's in their residence. They know the ones that don't belong there. We see the movies all the time. Hollywood make movies all the time. If you go, please do not make the wrong turn. You might end up in a sundown town. Because I know where I'm at. You ain't got to tell no dude, man, don't go down that way. You're going to see all the artifacts on your way down into the town. Because these folk be hanging them little men that holding the lamp, them slave catchers. Man, you finna see all that going down the street. You finna see all types of rebel flags and it's on their cars. Man, they ride them big monster truck with the monster truck tires on it with the federal flags on the back. With no shirt on. Hat tilt to the back. Jumping out the truck ain't gonna look at you. He don't even care if you Snook and Ray. He finna pop it off on you. Cause I'm telling y'all, bro. Man, I know a part of the town, bro. Man, no white folk gonna size you up. They gonna pop it out, bro. They always showing y'all when it come to the neighborhood. They tell y'all like old block, Poker Bean Gardens, and you know what I'm saying, the Miami Gardens, and you know what I'm saying, all these, you know, like the Watts. They say them the most dangerous in the neighborhood. No, that's a lie. That's a lie, bro. The only way if they catch a black man slipping in the sundown town, it's because he knew, didn't know what area he in, and asking for help. That's the only way you would catch a black man slipping, and these people know that. And then once you ride down the street, look at the roads. Look. If you walk down this street, for a prime example, bruh, where you gonna run to? Look. Where's you gonna run to? Man, you better not run up in nobody's yard. You might be running up on they nephew house or something. Look. Guess what they gonna do? You think you just finna run straight down? Nah, you finna boom. You finna try to dodge the wood quick as you can. Man, them folks finna stop, bag up, then you got to run this way, then you gonna have to have another truck to come block you in. Boom, you can't run. So now they finna put you in the woods, chase you in the woods, and now you really what? No cameras. Then they're gonna leave you out there for the hogs to come get you. You know what I'm saying? Then they're gonna leave you out there till the hogs come get you, and then when the reports come back, he was so decapitated that they're gonna leave you out there for the animal. Give something to feed the pigs, so they could go hunt him. Yeah, eat him up. They'll put some more fat on you, so we'll hunt you later. But yeah, gang, I'm gonna get on about this job. Hi, y'all. TREGANG love y'all, man. Y'all be cool. Y'all be safe. And we'll be back later on tonight.